Career interests. Within Moresby Online, there's a multiple choice self-report career interest questionnaire called Aspirations. It takes most students about 9 minutes to go through, but I can't give you an exact number of questions because the questionnaire is partially adaptive. So if somebody says they're not interested in something, the questions will dwindle and you will get more questions on those areas in which they are interested. The questionnaire is split into 3 areas. It's all colour-coded. Interest in working with people in different ways, with information in different ways, and with things in different ways. And the model comes from a psychologist called Anne Rowe. The length of a bar shows the strength of interest. So this individual is interested in advising people and working in science. If you want to find out what advising people means, you can click on a definition. And on the right hand side there is also a world of work, which you could call a wheel of work, where you can go into this in more detail. So we could click on people and then say it was advise and help, and their particular interest seems to be in training and well-being. The questionnaire can be retaken as many times as the student wishes, and there is a descriptor down the bottom of these interests. Also from the interest questionnaire are 2 other tabs. So if a student changes the questionnaire, if they retake it, then work style and workplace will also change. Work style is a plot where there are 2 axes, whether the student is interested in being in charge or would rather be a supporter, and whether they'd rather work alone or in a large organisation. And clearly the red dot is where they are. There is also a measure of work style here, and on workplace it's around indoors, outdoors, physical, dealing with the public. What do you do with interests? Well, interests at one level are the easy end of career psychology, but they're also probably the most important influencer and driver of what people want to do, so they should be discussed and thought about carefully. The kind of questions we use to get to this are in 2 parts. Firstly, the first half is always starting with the stem of I'd like a job where I, and later on the second half talks about I could and would like to. So there's 2 styles of questions within this, and all the questions are answered on a 4-point scale, where there's deliberately no centre point. We're trying to nudge students to move away from that I don't know and make a decision about whether they think things may or may not interest them. End of module.